Alright, Shalom, Shalom, Akim. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Harakah Kwadash, that will understand all the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, for teaching us his truth, for the power of the Rakah Kodash salutations to all the Akim, the Afwakim, and the Wafbanyam, and Shalom to the house of David. So, yes, man, we're in the year 2020 now, year of prophecy. So, I'm just gonna do a little commentary on the brother from over there in GMSENDURINGBRANCH goes in, and I'm gonna first read this scripture, as we're in the year of prophecy 2020 now. Is a good scripture to start on. Habakkuk 2:3 says, "For the vision is yet for the appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come. It will not tarry." Yeah, man. Just hold on, wait, man. We're seeing these prophecies being fulfilled, man. And I'm going to title this, "The covering cast of all the ease them is being lifted." The covering cast of all you ease is being lifted. Without further ado, let the brother go in.
That's what the Most High is looking for, man.
That's right.
The men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst of. You ain't sighing and crying, which guess what? We're actually going in the society, man. We sign and cry more than everybody else. Jay I got 2 apartments, man. Got a fine woman, you know, set up good. We still sign fine because the spirit is the same, right, man?
That's like that precept when they said oppression makes a wise man mad. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and oppression is what? Everything. You can be good, you can be cool in society, you're still oppressed. We're thankful for the blessings that we have, like the daily bread and everything. We know that we're oppressed. We know what we're supposed to have, man. We're supposed to have joint rulership with Yahushua.
Right.
How the hell we not going to be signing and crying? Everything that Esau did to us, then perpetrated upon our people, and continues to do. You think we're just going to let that slide? Well, first and foremost, you think the Most High going to let that slide? We're the apple of the Most High's eye. You Edomite, you so-called white people, you're going down, man. And they know they're going down. Really, you're already down, and we kicking you while you're getting the spiritual stomp out right now. Come on, man.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
Right, for thy violence against our brother Jacob. And some of us got people in our family that got lynched. In our family line, got lynched by some Edomites. That's violence. So this ain't nothing that's far off, or you guys are just trying to be angry. Man, this happens to us, man.
Right.
Brothers think guns pulled on us, shot at by the cops, man. Edomites trying to jump you, man. This is reality.
Targeting our kids with the folly ass shows, you know what I'm saying?
Nothing but madness. Yeah, trying to turn our children out, turn our younger cousins out. I remember sitting down watching the show with my younger cousin. I'm like, man, this is straight white supremacy. We had the young black girl, and she's just being a slut for Esau, man. And Esau is curbing her, but she's like running after him. It's like Cody, Life of Cody, one of them Nickelodeon shows. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, my cousin watching this bullshit. Because their parents are all messed up, they don't catch it. You see what I'm saying?
That's just like that thing you showed me with the Jake woman didn't even like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, being black.
They didn't even like being who she is, you know what I'm saying? She was breaking off the dogs, the black dogs.
Yeah.
Man, that's...
And you know what? They've been doing that since the 50s and 60s, the dog test. You have a black girl, a black dog, and a white dog, and she'll pick the white dog. Which one's prettier? Which one's prettier?
Yeah.
Why you think these so-called black women, and they be real pretty, man. But you know what? They get the demons on them to want to look like an Edomite, and then that ruins their beauty. They got a weave in, got a blonde weave. Okay, got all this makeup on, and that destroys your skin. Why? They bleaching their skin. Why? Because they want to look like a so-called white woman. The so-called white woman is ugly.
That's right.
Like certain brothers, when we was younger, we might have had a desire for so-called white women because we was in that spell as well.
Yeah, when you woke up, you see them from what they is.
Yeah, low like dogs. And you know what? Yeah, and there's freaks too, man.
They're low like dogs.
They are, yeah. Low lights, man. So-called white women are low light. Right. She's one of the biggest. She's the biggest racist. She's more racist than a man.
your lie, you know what I'm saying?
So like get the whole town burnt down, man. Show you that in Rosewood. And that was based off of a true story. There wasn't no fitting to nobody in that day. That's based off of a true story. Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street. That was from an accusation of a so-called white woman.
Right.
And then you know, and they still have that spirit. If you diss a so-called white woman, she's like, she's shut down, man. And she'll come up to you all aggressive. Because she's looking at you like you're some property, you're a toy to her, man. And if she can't, and now that these white women named positions of power, they got this whole Me Too movement. What about this so-called white woman, man? Maybe having Jake, Judah, and Issachar pipe them down. With what? With getting fired. You see? You had a so-called white woman slave owner. They'll buy a Jake just so Jake can pop. Yeah, Jake's was sex slaves too, man. With the men.
That's how the heathens get down, just like what happened to Joseph. Joseph wasn't messing with the old girl. She done lied on him, you know what I'm saying? Got him through the dungeon.
Exactly.
All that. Scam.
Exactly. Perfect example. Perfect example. Good.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee.
Shame shall cover thee. And that's what you see Esau experiencing right now. That's why you walking down the aisle, it could be in your apartment complex, it could be in the grocery store, where Esau see you put his head down, he looking around. What the hell you looking at, bro? Yeah. That's that. White, so-called white guilt. It's consuming. That's why certain Edomites, Antifa Edomites, they're trying to pull down all the statues. And this is what we did, man. It's like, see, reality is starting to set in. You can't avoid this, man, and it's everywhere. They trying to watch football. Jay's protesting. Jake with a big ass afro, his fist in the air, so Esau's like he can't go nowhere. Right. Go ahead, brother.
And thou shalt be cut off forever.
And thou shalt be cut off forever. Meaning what? You're gonna be exterminated. You're gonna be a rizat. All right, you through. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
For the Psalm chapter 137, verse 7.
Beautiful.
Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom.
Hey, somebody get Isaiah the 13th chapter. That's the precept on it.
Isaiah 13.
Isaiah 13 and start at 14. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. It's book of Psalm chapter 137, verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, fix the foundation thereof.
Yeah, that's right, because what happened was when we got took down by the Babylonians, you were what? Saying raise it, meaning burn. And then you know what the Edomites did? They moved into our land. They occupied our cities. I'll tell you that in the book of 1 Ezra. That's what Esau does. Esau been doing the same thing. All right, we get taken down, and he just slides into our land. Takes on our identity. That's why he can say that he's a Jew. Look, I'm in Israel. I know how to read the Torah.
Just because
I keep the Shabbats.
Just because the Edomites here doesn't mean it was their land before they came.
There you go.
There
you go.
They trying to be the head. They trying to keep us a tail, but that's a curse because we live in
Verse 8. O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed.
Oh, daughter, there go the daughter of Babylon again. Which we're to dwell with the daughter of Babylon, who was supposed to be delivered out of Babylon. So there's the daughter of Babylon who are to be destroyed. And Babylon is equated with who? With who? Edom. Just read the verse before. All right, go ahead, brother. So you can't get around this. All right. You so-called white people, you're the Edomites, you're the devil. All right, you rule in Babylon. And all of y'all gonna be destroyed. You're gonna be destroyed in Babylon. And those of you that escape, you're gonna get taken. You're gonna be in a bunker, or you're gonna try to go into a space hotel. We're gonna snatch your ass and put you on slavery. And say it pursuant to the book of Psalms 149.
I was gonna say that's like you know the hustlers that be getting them trick things. When you find out the gig is up. You know what I'm saying?
And everybody want their money back.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get
no more new money, and people don't want their money back because they realize that it was a scam.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's going on. We figuring out the scam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't want to just stop doing business with you. Now they want. Well, wait a second. Well, this was a scam all the time. Well, give me that back.
Oh, he done spent all the money down.
And you know what the guy does? He tries to get out of town. That's why Esau's trying to go to outer space.
That's right.
He know that the gig is up, so that's his like. That's his like option. That's his last option. Yeah, his last play. It's his last card. All right. It's these niggas' fault. It's the Black Hebrew Israelites' fault. And while you concentrate on it, I'm gonna go to the movie.
Dang.
I'm out of here.
Dang.
This is how this nigga's thinking, man. The real nigga. Esau, you're a real nigga right there. That's a real nigga right there. Esau. Right. All right. Because nigga really means what? Black, dead.
Yeah, y'all dead.
Yeah. You got a dead spirit. Esau ain't got no lively spirit. Esau trying to dance and force.
Right. Brother went in, man. You know, I'm going to read the scripture. The real nigger, you know. Esau, you and your woman is the real nigger. So Isaiah 23:25-7 says, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all the people, and the veil that is spread over all the nations. Right. Esau, you and your Shedamite devil, the covering cast is lifting off, man. And that's what I'm going to entitle it. The covering cast of all you is being lifted. I'm going to run that back, because that's the brother, I think it's Yakel, his name, if I'm not mistaken, from GMSENDURINGBRANCH. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed to his channel, yeah, I want to hear that again. When it's nice, you got to hear it more than once. You got to hear it twice, man.
Edomites trying to jump you, man. This is reality.
Targeting our kids with
Really, you already down, and we kicking you while you're getting the spiritual stuff out right now. Come on, man.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
Right, for thy violence against our brother Jacob. And some of us got people in our family that got lynched. In our family line, got lynched by some Edomites. That's violence. So this ain't nothing that's far off, where you guys are just trying to be angry. Man, this happens to us, man.
Right.
Brothers think guns pulled on us, shot at by the cops, man. Edomites trying to jump you, man. This is reality.
Targeting our kids with them folly ass shows, you know what I'm saying?
Nothing but madness. Yeah, trying to turn our children out, turn our younger cousins out. I remember sitting down watching the show with my younger cousin. I'm like, man, this is straight white supremacy. We had the young black girl, and she's just being a slut for Esau, man. And Esau is curbing her, but she's like running after him. It's like Cody, Life of Cody, one of them Nickelodeon shows. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, little cousins watching this bullshit. Because her parents are all messed up. They don't catch it. You see what I'm saying?
That's just like that thing you showed me with the Jake woman didn't even like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, being black.
They didn't even like being who she is. You know what I'm saying? She was breaking off the dolls, the black dolls.
Yeah.
Man, that's.
And you know what? They've been doing that since the 50s and 60s. The dog test. You have a black girl, a black dog, and a white dog, and she'll pick the white dog. Which one's prettier? Which one's prettier?
Yes.
Why you think these so-called black women, and they be real pretty, man. But you know what? They get the demons on them to want to look like an Edomite, and then that ruins their beauty. They got a weave in, got a blonde weave. Okay, got all this makeup on, and that destroys your skin. Why? They bleaching their skin. Why? Because they want to look like a so-called white woman. The so-called white woman is ugly.
Right.
Like certain brothers when we was younger, we might have had a desire for so-called white women because we was in that spell as well.
And when you woke up, you see them from they is.
Yeah, being in that Christian church, you see what they're really like, man. You want to get away from them, man. Them nasty Edomite bitches, man. And I want to give all praises to Yahweh Shemir Shai for waking me up and calling me out of that church, man. And calling me into this truth, you know. Lord willing, I'll be chosen also, you know. So, yeah, shout out to this brother over there. I think the video is entitled Sacramento Camp 2012. The 28th of the 12th, 2019, at the end of the last year. We're now in the year of prophecy, 2020. Let the brother carry on, man. Because, you know, this is just the covering cast of the Edomite he, and the Edomite she being lifted. And we're going to see more of this. I've noticed that a lot of some of the camps, you got them Shedamites coming up and showing their true colors, shouting out things. Oh, I'm blessed. At the beginning of this video, about 3 minutes in, some Edomite shouted out at him from the car, saying, oh, I'm blessed with white skin. And over in South Carolina, an Edomite shouted out, suck my beep. You know, an Edomite with white supremacy placard out of a window, shout that suck ma. So the Edomite, Shedemite devils are showing their true colors, and that's all vindication, and that's what the most. That's how the truth gets down. There's always a vindication of truth. It always has to come out. Yeah, Isaiah 25. I read it again. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all the people, and the veil that is spread over all the nations. Most High is going to reveal the devils who they truly are. The Shedemite devil is a devil. Underneath that false bravado, she's truly a devil. You know.
Like dogs, and you know what? Yeah, and there's freaks too, man.
They're like dogs.
They are, yeah. Low lights, man. So-called white women are low light. Right. She's one of the biggest. She's the biggest racist. She's more racist than the man.
She'll lie. You know what I'm saying?
She'll lie. Get the whole town burned down, man. Show you that in Buffalo. That was based off of a true story. There wasn't no victim, nobody in that day. That's based off of a true story. Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street. That was from an accusation of a so-called white woman. And then these white women, you know, and they still have that spirit. If you diss a so-called white woman, she's like, she's shut down, man. And she'd come up to you all aggressive. Because she's looking at you like you some property, you a toy to her, man. And then if she can't, and now that these white women in positions of power, they got this whole Me Too movement. What about this so-called white woman, man? Maybe having Jake, Judah, and Issachar pipe them down. With what? You see? You had a so-called white woman slave owner. They'll buy a Jake just so Jake can pipe. Yeah, Jake's always sex slaves too, man. With the men.
That's how the heathens get down. Just like what happened to Joseph. Joseph wasn't messing with the old girl. She done lied on him. You know what I'm saying? Got him through the dungeon.
Exactly.
All that.
Exactly. Perfect example. Perfect example. Good.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee.
So the brother goes in, you know, brings out all the scriptures. He actually mentions one of my favorites, Amaziah. One of my favorites. Actually, this was one of the first scriptures that I ever learned. Amaziah. Let's go to it, man. 2 Chronicles 25. 2 Chronicles 25. Yeah, and he mentions it, but I'm gonna just read it just to end off the video. He says, and Amaziah strengthened himself and led forth his people and went to the valley of Salt and smote all the children of Seir, 10,000, and other 10,000 left alive did the children of Judah carry away captive, and brought them unto the top of the rock, and cast them down from the top of the rock, that they all were broken in pieces. Yeah, Amaziah was my kind of man. Never take no joke, never ramp, you know. So yeah, 2 Chronicles. Let me go back up a little bit, because get a little bit of the story. Amaziah was 25 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 29 years in Jerusalem, and his mother's name was Jodaradan. Jodaradan, it's lucky for pronouncing that one, of Jerusalem. And he did that what was right in the sight of the Lord, but not with a perfect heart. Now it came to pass, when the kingdom was established to him, that he slew his servant that had killed the king his father. Jump down to 5. He says, moreover, Amaziah gathered Judah together and made them captains over thousands and captains over hundreds, according to the house of their fathers, throughout all Judea and Benjamin, throughout all Judah and Benjamin. And he numbered them from 20 years old and above, and found them there 300,000 choice men able to go forth to war, that could handle a spear and shield. He hired also 100,000 mighty men of valor out of Israel for 100 talents of silver. Yeah, mighty men of valor. Right, the last one again, I gotta read it again, man. And Amaziah strengthened himself and led forth his people, and went to the valley of Salt and smote all the children of Seir, 10,000, and other 10,000 he left alive. What, you see what he did there? He drove them to the end of the mountain. He said he left alive did the children of Judah carried away captive and brought them unto the top of the rock and cast them down from the top of the rock, that they all were broken in pieces, because he knew that it was wicked. Yeah, Amaziah knew that those people had no good intentions in them. They had no good in them. So he took them onto the top of the rock, men, women, and children. Yeah, Mount Seir, that's all the Edomite, them, the so-called white people today. Took them on the top of the mountain and he dashed them off. My kind of man, and I know he's back here today, man. It's, you know, it's interesting. You know, he's probably doing this work, and I'd like to shake his hand. I tell you that much. You know, so let's get another one. Yeah. Anyway, the brother went in. He goes in and he quotes that scripture, and he quotes a lot of other good scriptures. So if you want to catch the whole video, GMSENDURINGBRANCH, and this is entitled Sacramento Camp 12/28/19, the end of last year. So now we're in the beginning of the 2020. So that's going to be the video. I'm going to entitle it "The Covering Cast of All the Edomites is Being Lifted." Yeah. So all that bravado, all that fake, what they call your outer ego, you Edomite men and you Edomite woman, is being exposed. You know, we're not fooled anymore. We see you for what you truly are, and the Most High are making you show your true colors. So that'll be the end of the video. And if you haven't seen my video, background check on the Shedemite devil and the Shedemite man, check out that video. It goes into a little bit of history, you know, because these people want to walk around as if they're so sweet and innocent and they haven't done wrong, just like a criminal, you know, a criminal that has been done at going around the world and painting a town red and hasn't been caught. That's what they are. They're criminals on the loose, but they want to portray themselves as they're some sweet innocent people that haven't crushed the peanut and they wouldn't harm a fly. But the covering cast is being lifted. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Shai, Kala Yahweh Hashem Shai, Shalom to all Yakim and Shalak Ram to all the wicked, while Ragma be upon the wicked, Agayek Ashata, Hashem Shai. I rebuke Satan. Shalom.